Everyone, it's that time of year again. Did you miss me? Well, fear no more, because I am back. And I am so excited to see you all. I am so ready for another season of Big Brother. And I am more excited than ever. I've got more hair than ever. And we're ready, okay? Alright? Let me know if you can hear me. I always start out my streams making sure we do a quick mic check and camera check, all that kind of stuff. Let me know if you can see me, let me know if you can hear me, and then we are good to go on our yeah, there we go. I can see all the comments coming through now. Fantastic. Folks, Big Brother's back. Are we excited? Because I am. Listen, right, we've got talks. Well, not even talks. We've got word that there is going to be a 17th house guest going in tonight. 17, folks. We had Sari last year, and this time it's not Sari. At least I don't think it is. If it is, I'm down, but I don't think it is. It's going to be something to do with the unless you've been living under a rock, the theme of this season is AI. Very topical, right? Thank you for all the lovely comments on the hair, guys. I appreciate that. You all should see it when I don't have, because I've got like a hairband in right now, so it like sticks up at the back, because it just goes all the way to all over my face. Maybe I'll treat you all to that later in the season, but right now it's up. But anyways, 17th house guest. Anybody got any idea who it's going to be? Because right now these are the talks. All right, we're really throwing ourselves into the deep end here, right? Okay, before we get right into it, because I just jumped to it right there. Okay, so welcome, everyone. Welcome back to another year of Big Brother. Can you all believe that this is... I'm just double checking to make sure I don't mess this up, but I showed up on 22, right, on Flop Stars, some All-Stars. There was like 2 All-Stars on that cast, let's be honest. And 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. This is our 5th season, guys. 5th season. I mean, I know there's been people in the game longer than me, but for me, that's a shock. 5 seasons. Crazy. Anyways, thank you so much for all the support over the years, and we're here for another year right now, folks. And I am so freaking excited, and I hope this next 3 months is a nice time for everybody to just be able to take themselves out of reality and throw themselves into another reality, quite literally. And you know, things aren't great in the world right now, and I hope everybody has a fantastic time over these next 3 months, and we get a great season, and we have so much fun, and it's fun feeds, and it's blindside butter beans, and it's all of this wonderful stuff, so we can have a good time and just forget about problems for a little while. So folks, welcome to another season of Big Brother, and let the games begin. Okay, I'd like to start things off first of all by because I just saw just before I went live, Lady Jane became a member of the channel again. Thank you so much, Lady Jane. You are now a head of household on the channel. Everybody else, I'll let you know now, you can also become a member of TV Talks with Tom. I've got different, like, you know, I've got different segments here. You can become head of household. I got blindside butter beans. Just check it out, folks. But thank you so much, and welcome, Lady Jane, to the channel again. Folks, I'm seeing so many familiar faces, and I'm also seeing new faces in the chat, and it's just great to have everybody back. I've missed you all too, and just to reassure everybody, I will be doing live feeds every single day. Yes, every single day, folks. I need to pace myself better this year, because do y'all remember Zombie Week last year? That was something, wasn't it? That was something that... That was something. We'll just end it there. Zombie Week wasn't fun. I'm hoping for a non-zombie week this year. But anyways, folks, we are here for Big Brother 26. The cast has been revealed. There's going to be a 17th house guest. We got lots to talk about, which is why I did an hour and a half tonight instead of 1 hour. So we're going to talk about the cast, and we're going to talk about who I think is potentially going to make it far, who I am not so much a fan of just yet. But listen, the season hasn't even started yet. I'm only going off little clips that I've seen of people in the diary room, and I'm going to tell you, because I'm sure some of y'all haven't seen those, so I'm going to talk about that a little bit as well. And then we'll talk about the 17th house guest. We'll wait a little bit later in the video to discuss all the rumours around that. But anyways, folks, we've got a brand new cast, and I'm just going to pull them up on my laptop next to me just so I can talk about them easily. So, I do have a winner pick before everyone starts asking. I do have a winner pick already. And if y'all can tell, I'm getting over a cold right now, so my throat is a little bit funky, but we'll be there soon enough, and y'all will have me singing my parodies into the live feed updates before you know it, folks. So, yeah, the Big Brother 26 cast. Now, for those who don't know, this season is AI themed, okay? It's AI themed, which I know a lot of people I saw complaining about and saying, oh, this is ridiculous, you know, because I know a lot of people don't like AI, and I'm one of those people where I think if used in the right way, AI is great, and other ways, stay the hell away. But listen, Big Brother over the years has always been topical as to what's going on in the real world, and I think AI is very apt as a theme this season. I think it's very appropriate, and I'm you know, as long as it isn't something too crazy, I think I welcome an AI theme. I think it's topical, and I think it's good, and it's with what's going on in our life right now. So yeah, folks. Julie Chen Moonves, don't forget the Moonves. I'd like to, but unfortunately we can't. She's teased that we are going to, and she's been very cryptic about all this, but she said that the Chen bot will be more part of the game more than ever. What do we think that means? Because they're really leaning into Chenbot and AI and all that kind of stuff, so they're really going to throw a bit of butt first in for us this year. But first, they released a clip earlier on where they had Julie was in the house, in the lounge, in the living room, and on the screen was the Chenbot, and she was going, she was saying one cue, and then the Chenbot would say the next cue, and then all of a sudden the Chenbot started malfunctioning, going but first, but first, but first, but first. But first, but first, but first. So they're dropping hints here and now that there's something going on there with Chenbot being part of the game more, and I'm excited for that because we get some great moments, don't we, when Julie goes full Chenbot mode. But anyways, thank you for all the hair compliments, guys. I appreciate it very much. But we've got our cast anyway. So first things first. This isn't my winner pick, but Angela, just make some noise if you're Team Angela already. Angela is my preseason favourite. I don't necessarily think she's going to win, but she's my preseason favourite. Please make some noise if you are Team Angela. Angela is the oldest woman this season. She's 50 years old. She's from Long Beach, California, but she's working in Utah right now, and she is a real estate agent. And she seems like a hell of a lot of fun. And listen, I think if, you know, Big Brother's taught us anything through the years, that we should never count out an older house guest. Sometimes they are the first boot, but also when they make it a little bit further, when they actually get, you know, they get their footing in the game, they can actually do some damage. Not only that, the older people are quite often the best personalities in the house. All right, and listen, I will always be team older house guest, because there's so many younger people who go in, and some of them are fantastic, but a lot of them are just, please can someone give me some more Instagram followers? No, get your ass out the house if that's what you want to do. I want somebody there who loves the game, is there to play it, and isn't afraid to say what is on their mind. It was Felicia last year, and I hope it's going to be Angela this year, because I loved Felicia last year. And Angela's my preseason favourite this year. I will get on to one thing as well, just before I forget. The word on the street is that we're only going to see 8 house guests move in tonight, and we'll see the other 8 tomorrow. So I'm assuming we're going to have lots of times for twists being introduced in the 17th house guest. I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. But anyways, we've got 8 going in tonight, and Angela, I believe, is one of them. But yeah, Team Angela. I'm seeing a lot of support for Angela in the chat, so that's awesome. Yes, I'm tired of the wannabe influencers as well. Also, can we show my wonderful moderator and partner Sam some love tonight? She is moderating, and I couldn't be more grateful. Please show some love to my moderator Sam. All right. The next house guest we've got is Quinn. Quinn is another one of my favourites. Quinn's 25, from Oklahoma, now living in Nebraska. and occupation is nurse recruiter. And I get major nerd vibes from Quinn, and I love that, right? I'll tell you why, because I saw Quinn getting a lot of hate online, which I don't condone at all. I was literally tweeting about this saying, do you know what? Why do people have to be so nasty? They saw Quinn's cast picture that was dropped, and people were immediately saying, oh, this person looks gross. And I'm like, and these are people, bear in mind, who don't even have their profile picture on as them. So, you know, grow a backbone, folks. You know what I mean? And don't judge people on their looks. Don't be an asshole, because the only when you tweet stuff like that, the only person who looks like the gross asshole is you. So, God, it's good to be back, folks, isn't it? It's good to be back. But anyways, Quinn feels fantastic, and I'm one of my picks for sure. I think they might go, if they can get a bit of footing in the game, make some good social bonds, they're going deep. And also, I'm pretty sure they've done like quite a lot of athletic things as well. You know, they've got like a track record of I think some college stuff athletic wise, and also they don't necessarily look like the stereotypical person who's like, you know, yeah, I play football, bro, you know, and I was on all the athletic. It doesn't look like that kind of person, you know. Like, saw dude, you know, like not that kind. So I'm excited to see Quinn, because people are going to underestimate Quinn. You mark my words, people are going to underestimate Quinn. But anyways, I'm just going to hop back to the chat for a second, because I know I rambled for ages there and I missed loads of stuff. But anyways, Donna C, thank you so much for your super chat. Donna says, I've missed this too, Donna. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Welcome back to another year on TV Talks with Tom, and I appreciate you. Sending you lots of hugs, and I hope you enjoy the show tonight. And Mike Delgado Jr., I know you're a regular around here as well. Welcome to the channel as a head of household. Thank you so much for becoming a member. And then we've got a Mystique Crystal. I just saw what you've said. Okay, are you familiar with Kim Woodburn? Am I familiar with Kim Woodburn? I was born and raised on Kim Woodburn. Kim Woodburn, she's the reason I decided to watch Big Brother. She was 74 and I never saw her lose an argument. If anybody here is a fan of BB UK, Celebrity Big Brother UK to be specific, they will know of the eighth wonder of the world, that is Kim Woodburn. She is the biggest hurricane I have ever seen in any Big Brother house all over the world. And I hope that answers your question of how familiar I am with Kim Woodburn. I love that lady. She can do no wrong in my eyes. I just wouldn't want to live with her. She is incredible. And yes, I'm a big fan of Kim Woodburn. And thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you sending hugs and kisses. Enjoy the show tonight. And thank you for bringing up Kim Woodburn. What a great way to start the night. All right. So Koala says, if only 8 move in tonight, could we see a potential double HOH twist? Great question. It's weird, you know. We always have to play the guessing game when we on premiere night, because we want to know how they're going to fill it in. And there is obviously the past few years it's been live moving, and while we, you know, got excited about the fact that there was going to be a live movement, I don't know about y'all, but it felt a little bit lackluster in some ways. It just kind of felt like a lot of filler, and it was just like, okay, and we're going to do this now, and then this, and then this, whereas we're actually going to be able to see people in the DR, because they moved in like 2 days ago, I think. Yeah, they moved in 2 days ago. So yeah, well, at least we're going to see some stuff. But the only thing that annoys me is the fact that they moved in 2 days ago and we haven't been given live feeds yet. Listen, I love Big Brother, but that pisses me off. I don't want to I don't want to rant too much about it, but I'm sure a lot of y'all are have a very similar opinion on it as I do. But those first couple of days are so important. We need to know what alliances are being made, what deals are being formed. You know, hell, listen, if we hadn't seen it in 24, we wouldn't know that Paloma was trying to turn the whole house against Taylor. You know, that was key. We needed to know those things, and let's hope there isn't anything like that this year. But feed should always be a thing from the moment go. But anyways, we move. Love that hair glow up. Happy summer Melody, and thank you so much. I appreciate that. Catherine says, if Quinn can get around the cast who wanted to take out the super fans, I think they will go very far. Yeah, we've got a couple people in the cast this year who have actively said, I want to take out the super fans. But here's the thing, if you're a super fan, the best thing you can do is lower that threat level and trying to talk about it. So we'll see if people actually do that. But let's move on and talk about more of the cast. We've got Leah Peters. Leah is a VIP cocktail server. Listen, I saw a video of Leah, and I might have been too harsh because she was in the diary room and she was doing the interview questions, and they said to her, "So Leah, if you would model your game after anybody else's, who would it be?" And she says, "I don't know enough players to answer that question." And I died a bit inside. I kind of just, I was in the middle of a shopping mall when I read that, and I found a seat and I sat down and I tweeted, "I've seen enough already. People like this don't deserve to be on the cast." But then I watched a bit more of Leah, and she seems to have a bit of personality, and we shouldn't always count people out who haven't necessarily, you know, seen a lot of the game, because a lot of those people tend to become icons. And also, can we just go back to Leah's occupation? The VIP cocktail waitress. For the super fans in the chat, can somebody tell me at least one or two people that are Big Brother icons that also were VIP cocktail waitresses? Cue the Jeopardy theme song. Who's going to get it first? Anyone know? Oh, Amy, bang on the money. There we go. Janelle and Rachel. Exactly. Rachel Riley and Janelle were VIP cocktail waitresses, and so is Leah. So let's not count Leah out yet. She might be all right. Maybe I was too harsh. Tom, what is your name over on X? I like to call it Twitter still. I don't know. I think I'm in the majority there, but I'm just TV Talks with Tom over there as well. Okay. Next up, we've got Tucker Deloriers. Fancy surname, Tucker Deloriers. Tucker's 30. He's from Boston. You all know I love the Red Sox. His current city is Brooklyn, and he works in marketing. I used to work in marketing as well. So, I don't know. I feel a connection with Tucker. Also, he's kind of hot. But anyways, besides that, listen. He's my winner pick, right? He is my winner pick. I believe he's the one who's going to go all the way and take it. I might be wrong. But I don't know. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut, right? And I'm going Tucker as my winner pick, and I don't think I'm the only one who who thinks that. I think a lot of people have got the money on him, because here's the thing with Tucker, when he answered his questions, his preseason questions, he seemed like he had a lot of self-awareness, and I think a lot of Big Brother downfalls come when people don't have self-awareness, and he seems to have it in abundances. So if you've got that self-awareness, it's going to get you further in the game. So I'm not counting out Tucker yet. You heard it here first, folks. Watch me next Thursday. Tucker, you were being evicted from the Big Brother house. But no, I'm hoping, well, not necessarily, I want to see what he's like first. But if somebody said to me right now, "Tom, you need to choose somebody who's going to win the season," when he's on Tucker. Yeah. And also, Tucker's been friends with Cody. And you all know I'm not the biggest Cody fan, but we need to remember Tucker isn't Cody. He may be friends with him, but he's not Cody. He might be. Listen, I'm not a massive fan of Cody at all, but listen, he seems likable. He seems very self-aware, and I'm excited to see what he does. I really am. Okay, now next we've got the oldest man on the cast. It's Kenny. Kenny's 52. He's also from Boston, and a tale as old as time with Big Brother. He is a former undercover cop. It just feels like ever since Derek, they've been really trying to make that work. Let's see if listen, I think the majority of people in here will be super fans. Who with me remembers Steve from BB20? Because I rooted for that man so hard. It was Summer of Steve, all that kind of stuff, and then we all know what happened there. If you're a super fan, you'll remember Steve, and you'll remember how far he made it. But yes, the producers love an undercover cop, and they love to try and make it work. So all I've got to say on this one is I'm looking at him as the oldest house guest and the old man. He does have first boot written all over him because we know the old man tends to be the first boot in Big Brother. But I say old man, he's 52. It's not really old, but the oldest man. He's got first boot written all over him. Let's see if he proves us wrong. He named Sam Smith from BB21 as his favourite house guest, and that confused me a little because of all the people you could pick from, and you pick a pre-juror from BB21. Really? That was. Listen, some things I don't like in these pre-season interviews, but I really encourage everybody to try and wait until we actually see them in the house and see what they're like interacting with people until we actually make that proper judgment. But yeah, we'll see how that one goes. Oh wow, we're over 200 viewers right now. That's incredible. I can't. It's so weird knowing that there's 200 people watching right now. I can imagine like if I was in an actual like auditorium and there was 200 people there, I'd be like, whoa! But there's actually over 200 people watching me right now. That is crazy. Please hit the like button if you haven't already, because we've got 216 people watching and 89 have pressed the like button. So, as I always say, the math isn't mathing. Hit the like button, folks. Let's get it over 100. Come on, six more people. Then we're at 100. All right. Okay. Dak Chats, thank you so much for your super chat. Here's to a good season. So glad to see another Okie person from Oklahoma. I figured that one. Finally back on the show again. Yeah, there was there's 2 states this year. I can't remember exactly who it was, but there's two states this year that I've never had a representative, but this marks the first year that the states have had a representative. I've got to double check that one actually. If my friend I don't know if he's here right now, but if you are, BB Savon, I know you know. Could you please remind us all? But I'll drop a message just because I genuinely can't remember which 2 it was, but I really love when we get like a chance to see somebody from every single state. I think it's fantastic because it feels like a lot of the time it's like half the cast is California, and I don't know. I'm sure we've had some great ones from California, but it's nice to see people from all over the states, isn't it? You know, getting all that stuff. Right. I'm going to try and find out what that is, folks. So if you just bear with me for 1 second. Okay, folks. All right. Back to the chat. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Y'all have been making me so happy to be back. Like, okay, there we go. He just messaged back. It's Nebraska and Idaho. I need to check who are those people. It is. Can someone do the work for me? Because I'm looking at the Variety article right now and I don't know who's... Oh, wait, no. Quinn is from Nebraska. And I've got to figure out who's from Idaho. Anyway, have we got any Nebraskans and Idahoans? I don't know what the words are, but have we got any of those people in the house tonight? Anyone from Nebraska or Idaho? Because y'all have a first-time house guest tonight. So happy you're back, Tom. It's good to be back, folks. It's great to be back. Okay. I don't know, who's the Idaho house guest? Cedric. Is it Cedric? Or Cedric? I don't know how to pronounce that. Yeah, it is. It is. Also, while we're on Cedric, folks, this marks the first year that I am older than one of the house guests. Excuse me while I go grab my walking cane or Zimmer frame. Is this what it feels like? Cedric's 21 and I'm 22 now. So yeah. It's a first for me. Yep, I'm it's quarter life crisis time. But we move, all right? We move. It's all right, Tom. I'm not getting too old. Put my walking cane down. Chill out. It's fine. All right. But yes, Nebraska and Idaho, y'all are getting house guests for the first time tonight, so that's awesome stuff. You're back. Good to see you again. It's good to be back. Like I said, it's fantastic to be back. Let's talk about the cast more, okay? Who did we get to? We were on Kenny, the undercover cop. Let's see how that one goes. Okay, next up we've got Lisa Weintraub. She's 33. She's from Los Angeles, and she is a celebrity chef. She seems quirky. I like the look of Lisa. It's very much, you know, is she going to be a Boy Jane, or is she going to be somebody in their 30s who's really quirky and actually going to make a move in the game? Because I really, like, listen, I don't know if I can deal with another Boy Jane this year, somebody who just kind of doesn't really know what's going on in the game and just is kind of there, you know. We'll see with Lisa. Anyways, next up from Hawaii, which is so cool, we've got Chemo. Chemo's 35 and he's a mattress sales rep, and he's coming through on the cast picture. He's got his Hawaiian shirt on, and I'm excited to see him. I'm really excited to see him, and you know, I've put my top 4 out on Twitter, and he's probably 5. So I'm excited to see him. Then we've got Mackenzie Manbeck. She's 22 from Houston, and she's a construction project manager. She's the same age as me. She's very hot, and I'm excited to see her play. I really am. I see loads of people are picking Chemo there. Mackenzie's going to be somebody I think she might surprise people. I do think Mackenzie might surprise people, but we'll have to see. Sam W says Mackenzie is on my draft list too. Yeah, I'm. We'll see with Mackenzie. There's so much, isn't there? Because we go into these premiere nights and we're like, oh my god, it's gonna be, this person's gonna be like this person's gonna be like that, and then we are unbelievably surprised at what they are like in the house, and it's almost a 180 from what we've seen before the season. So I'm hype. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people saying they think Mackenzie's gonna be in a showman's. So we'll see there. Okay. Brooklyn Rivera. She is 34. She is from Covington, current city, Dallas, and occupation, business administrator. Now, Brooklyn, I believe, has been on the pageant, in the pageant scene. I don't know if she's won Miss America, but she's won something quite prestigious. Big Brother, of course, is no stranger to throwing a pageant girl in there. But she seems determined. She seems determined. I haven't got anything like shout out to say about Brooklyn, but she seems determined. It's hard, you know, because we get these pre-season videos and everything, and it's hard to make full assumptions. I know a lot of people do, and I don't like that. A lot of people make massive assumptions straight off the bat. Like, there's word on the street that Brooklyn is potential. We don't know if she's friends with, but apparently she most likely knows Aaron from Big Brother 15. So, you know, I don't want to jump to any conclusions there, because she might not be good friends with her, but because I've seen a lot of people saying that, like, she just helped Aaron had helped her start a business, and some people are saying that she's good friends. I don't want to like be that person though who's saying this is what happened, because that's bad. If we jump to something where it's like this is what's happened, I'm sure we'll find out. But I've taken a step back for now, and I'm waiting to see what things are like first. But if it's true that she is friends with Aaron, that's not a good decision from CBS to have cast her. That was a very poor decision, and I hope she's not friends with Aaron. So, you know, anyways. Then we've got Matt Hardman. He's 25, from Loganville, current city, Roswell. And his occupation is tech sales rep. And I was watching I was watching. He seems like a one of those like excited puppy dogs, but it almost felt a little bit like when I was watching the videos of him. He was one of those dude bros, you know, the dude bros that we see every single year. You know, I'm gonna be like this, and you know, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win the game. And he was throwing his hands around like this, like he was like, you know, like a mime in France. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win the game. He wasn't really voguing, but you know, he was, you know, all this kind of. And I was just like, haven't we seen this guy like 17 times on Big Brother? Put it this way, he might surprise us, but would I be disappointed if he was first boot? Don't tell anyone, but no. Okay, Chelsea is our next house guest. She's 27. She's from Rancho Cucamonga in California, and she is a non-profit director. Here's the thing with Chelsea. I've seen a lot of things. I've seen a lot of things online. Again, these BB detectives on Twitter, they're like the FBI, the way they hunt down things immediately. But it sounds like I don't know if, yeah, I don't want to be the person to like spread all this stuff, because I know a lot of it is just talks and rumors and what have you. But you know, do the work yourself. Go onto Twitter and you might find a couple of things on Chelsea that you might not like. But anyways, she seems like she's got her head in the game, but not the kind of game I like. Chelsea talks about how you know, she's somebody who's going to pick and choose her conflicts in the house, and I never like that house guest, because they take away the drama of the house, right? And when we've got people who come in and go, I'm gonna stop these two people from arguing, or I'm gonna try and break up this fight. Listen, X did it in BB23, and while X is fantastic and he played a fabulous game, he he killed any drama or any entertainment that we may have had the chance to have. And thank you. Sam's going overtime right now as the moderator. Can we just give Sam a thank you? But yeah, I don't like those people who try to squash any beef and try to just be like, let's just stay ambivalent and let's just sit on the fence all the time. Like, waste of space in the house. Waste of space. Okay. Joseph Rodriguez. This man, he, you know, his mustache alone deserves a spot as the 17th house guest. I don't know if y'all have seen it, but he's 30. He's from Tampa, Florida, and he's a video store clerk. Now, I saw a lot of people going, wait, the last blockbuster isn't in Florida, and that's drawn a lot of conclusions to people to thinking that he may work in some kind of other video store. Trying to keep things family friendly right now. This isn't, I don't know if this is true, this is just speculation right now, but he might work in a bass guitar video store, if you all know what I mean. If you all know what I mean. But anyways, I think that could potentially be the case, but we'll see. We'll see, folks. Joseph seems fun though, but he does seem like he's gonna play very hard. He seems like the Frenchie type, or the somebody who probably guns for HOH on night one or in the first couple of weeks, plays way too hard, creates a cult in the house, and then the next week it's like, let's get him out. I could be wrong, but that's the energy he's got. Every single year we've got those kind of house guests who just they try too hard, but they bring great entertainment. Whenever they're HOH, it's like we're glued to the live feeds, but their life isn't usually long in the house. But we'll see. We'll see about that one. Sam asks me, would I gun for first HOH? I would. It depends, really, because say if it was like an immediate, you know, live show, live premiere, and we were going in, and it was, you know, we're doing HOH right off the bat, and we haven't had a chance to talk to anyone yet. No, I wouldn't. If it was, you know, maybe a day or two to get settled in, socialise a bit, I would then gauge how I feel. And then if I felt like I was in a position where I was potentially going to be targeted or on the outs, then I would go for it. But generally, I would say the rule of thumb is not to win first HOH. You've got to be an incredibly strong player, probably socially, I would argue more, strong socially, to be able to commandeer your first HOH very well, because 9 times out of 10, if you get first HOH, you're out the door before jury even starts. However, you could take that chance, because we've seen it a couple times where if you become first HOH, you basically dictate the narrative of the entire season, and that can work in your favour. But again, that's only a few of my thoughts. I would never listen, the likelihood of me playing Big Brother is incredibly small. It's very unlikely. I know everybody says, Tom, you should play Big Brother, Tom, you should play Big Brother, but I don't know if I ever would. But on the slim chance, listen, you got to play the game before you're even in there. On the slim, tiny chance that you may one day play, I'm reluctant to even throw my ideas out there, because I have such a love for the game that I would rather keep my ideas to myself, so nobody would. I wouldn't even take the slimmest chance, not even the slimmest chance, by saying what my game would be like or anything like that before I was even in there. But anyways, this, before y'all get your hopes up, it's very, very slim chance that I would ever play Big Brother. I enjoy watching it from the outside. I enjoy talking about it, and I enjoy hanging with you guys. But hey, never say never. Okay, moving on from our resident video stock clerk, we've got Cedric Hodges. He's 21. So as I said earlier, I need to go grab my walking cane, because it's the first time a house guest has been younger than me. He is 21 and I am 22. So I don't know if I, you know, can call him kid or youngin or sunny boy or, you know, just anything to make myself feel a bit older, but he's younger than me. And that's good. Good for him. Good for him. I'm excited to see what he can do. But, however, I do have one thought on Cedric, and you all know I have this thought with anybody who's like this. I really don't like a diary room shouter. There's a microphone right in front of you. You don't need to shout that loud that they can hear you in Australia. I hate people. Well, I don't hate the people, but, you know, hate's a strong word, but it does my head in when people have to shout in the diary room. Those are the people who've done my head in Big Brother in like recent years, and I miss the days where you'd just go in and just talk through your thoughts. You didn't have to shout. Listen, if you shout all the time, it makes it less effective when you actually try. So think about Danielle from Big Brother 3. Danielle was always really chill in the diary room, but when something really pissed her off, then she would shout. If you constantly are shouting, so I've just walked into the Big Brother house and it's amazing in here, guys. Yes, I'm doing my American accent, and oh my god, I just love it so much. I'm gonna shout so loud and be so fake, and my personality is not what it really is, because I'm putting on a bravado and persona. And oh my god, just shut up. Just shut up. Nobody wants to hear that. You know? Nobody wants to hear that. Alright? Take your loud voice, walk out the diary room, come back and talk with your normal voice. Because while you're being fake, I ain't going to root for you. I ain't going to root for you. And we don't even know who you are while you're doing that thing, because it's not real, it's not you, and it's fake. Anyways. He might be alright. He might be okay. Anyways. Next up, we've got Rubina. And I am excited about Rubina. I really am. I think Rubina seems chill. She's from Los Angeles, and she's an event bartender. One of you guys, one of the viewers actually dropped a comment on my channel the other day saying they've been following Rubina for years, and she seems really authentic, and she seems really, you know, like loud, but not in a way where she screams in the diary room loud, just like loud as in like she's herself, and she's not gonna tone down her personality for anything. And when I read that, I was like, okay, so she's on my list. She's in my top 4. So I like Rubina. She seems like good vibes, and I'm hoping and praying that she lives up to her reputation. So yeah, we'll see with her. But I like the idea of Rubina. She seems cool. I'll take a quick swig of water, folks, because I'm talking about 88 miles per hour right now. Okay, so Taker is our next house guest, and she is a hometown Chicago, but I believe she grew up in London, I'm gonna say. But she's got that transatlantic accent, bit of American, bit of British going on, and she lives in Atlanta, and her occupation is crochet business owner. So I am hoping, folks, since we've got a little bit of UK blood in the house this year, I've got my fingers crossed. Okay, do me proud, Taker. Do me proud, because listen, my British ass sits here every single summer talking about everybody in the house, talking about all the usually American house guests, and we've got a bit of British blood in the house this time, folks. How do we think she's gonna do? What's everybody thinking about Taker? Because I'm excited to see her, and I'm excited to see somebody who's got a bit of Britishness going on, and see how they do in the house, because you know it feels like they are purposely doing the casting team every single year, getting one person who's from out of the US. We had Indy in 24, Bowie Jane in 25. Now we've got Taker in 26, and I don't know. She seems cool. And listen, Indy and Bowie Jane didn't really have their head in the game very much. Taker, I feel otherwise. I feel like she could have her head in the game, so I'm excited to see what she brings. But let's go Britishness. Next up, we've got Cameron. Ooh, when I found out there was another Cameron on the cast, I was like, I'm gonna cry. But no, he seems better than that Cameron. But again, I am not a Cameron fan, and I'll tell you for why. Cameron Sullivan Brown, he's 25. He's from Bowie, and his occupation is physical therapist. I found out that he has got nearly, I believe, 600,000 followers on Instagram. Good for him, but not good for us. I can't, when you see how many followers somebody's got on Instagram, you can't help but feel like they are in there to get more followers, right? Not to play the game. However, if he does play the game, I'll eat my words, but I need to see that first, because before I just see somebody with, 500,000 followers, it's just like, in my opinion, in my semi-professional opinion, I think influencers being on the cast in recent years is ruining the game. I think it's important to have people who care about the game and have loved the game for years, even if it's been 3 or 4 years. I just think people who they see and they see, oh, they've got 600,000 followers, and then they come in the diary room and say, it's been my dream since yesterday to be on Big Brother. Yeah, whatever. Again, I may eat my words, but I am not excited about Cam. And right now, if we're looking at a first boot, it's going to be Matt or Cam, because he's also got that dude bro energy where it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna make all these moves, just like Matt, and I'm like, those people belong on Love Island. I'm seeing people are saying that in the chat there. Those people belong on Love Island, not in Big Brother. Audio only content. Unpopular opinion: Cameron was not a good player last year. I'm pretty sure in the TV Talks with Tom community that is a popular opinion. I mean, I know it is I know we all don't have the same opinion, but for me, like, I thought Cameron was so overrated. He got all this hype, and the edit made him look like he was this amazing game player, but his social game was so bad that whenever he didn't have head of household, he was on the block. I think that says a lot about someone's social game, right? So that was my take on Cameron this year. But yeah, I'm hopeful, folks. I'm hopeful. It's night 1. Things aren't over yet. Let's be hopeful, But anyways, that's the cast. Or is it? That was 16, folks. But as many of you may have noticed on the thumbnail, I have mentioned that there is a 17th house guest this year. Let's talk about the rumours there. Settle in, folks. Settle in. Okay. Grab whatever drink you've got. If it's tea, get ready, because I'm about to give you some. tea, that is, you dirty buggers. And let's talk about who we think the 17th house guest is going to be. The theme this season is AI. I've seen a lot of people saying it's going to be an AI house guest, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be, because Julie's talked about how the Chen bot is going to be a bigger part of the game than ever. But I've seen a lot of discourse online of people going, there's no way it's the Chen bot. That's just a stupid theory. I don't know. Maybe it's hard to say, because I don't think they would use the words 17th house guest if it was just going to be some kind of Julie gimmick. You know, it would just be like, you know, there's an AI twist. They wouldn't. I don't think they would label. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't know if they would. If the best thing to do is labeling it as the 17th house guest, if it's just a Julie gimmick, you know. But anyways, there's also talks that the house guests themselves are going to vote somebody in. What does that mean? They're all rumors as of this point, but I don't know if anybody else heard that rumor. But yeah, there's talks that the house guest will vote the 17th person in. And I have no clue if it's going to be, is it going to be veterans that they'll choose from? Is it going to be a survivor player like Sari last year? I saw a lot of people saying they're going to vote they're going to have a choice of some amazing race players and they're going to vote them in. But there's so many theories going around and only one thing can be true, right? You know, not all of them might even be right, but I don't know. I mean, if you're asking me, I would hope it's that we vote like an all-star in, not somebody who's just kind of okay. Like, put some all-stars on the ballot. You know, dig into the archives. I know this is okay. I don't want to get anyone's hopes up here, but and I'm sure some of y'all will agree with me. If you're hardcore old school fans like me, but imagine if they picked out somebody like Monica from BB2 and I don't know, think of somebody random, Marvin from Big Brother 5 or Nokomis from Big Brother 5, and they said you have to pick one of the. It's not going to happen, folks, but you know, it's a Big Brother dream, isn't it? Imagine if they had to vote one of them in. Like, that would be heaven. It's not going to happen, but listen, if I was casting producer, if I was in charge, listen, I'm digging at the archives. That's what I know. I would love to see Monica again, says Sam. Me too. I would love to see Monica again too. I've seen a lot of talk of Paul. I'm not saying that, but people in the chat are going, Paul, because we're all traumatized from Paul's stint in 19. June coming back would be heaven. I love June. June's fantastic. Some people want Paul. I think if some people saw what Paul was like on the live feeds, I think they would disagree. But yeah, no. Paul's reputation isn't exactly what the edit made it look like. Anyways, folks, we've got 40 minutes to go until the show, and we've gotten through baseline. We're going to dig a bit deeper, but we've gotten through the baseline of the cast and the 17th house guest, and I just want to check in with y'all right now because it's been a minute, and we're back. Who's ready for more live feed updates every single day for the next 3 months? Is everyone happy to be back? Let me know if you are new around here, because I love seeing new faces, and also I would say as well, let me know if how long you've been around here, but I recognize some of your names now, guys. I know which people have been around for a couple of years, I know which people have been around since the beginning, and I'm picking that up now. And I just want to thank everybody who's returning as a viewer, and I just want to welcome all the new people to the family. And it's great to have you here, folks. It's a wild ride. Just to tease the new people, can all the older people let the new people know what's to love on the channel. We do parody songs, we do breakdowns of the feeds, because listen, a lot of people have been here for 3 years. That's awesome. But yeah, every single day I'm here, I do a live feed update, and it's basically giving you guys a chance to figure out everything that's going on in the house. You know, it's a quick 10 to 15 minute condensed video when you make your coffee in the morning, or you're on your break at work, or you get home from work, or you're just bored, or you just love me and you want to put YouTube on, you know. You can catch up on what's been going on in that house, and I do it in a little short segment, so you don't, because I know there's other fantastic channels out there, and there's some that do half an hour videos, there's some that go on for hours, and there's some that stream for an hour and a half. And you know, I know a lot of people don't have all that time in the day, and I just want to create something where if you only have a spare 10-15 minutes, or maybe, you know, your attention span can only go that long. I know for me, if I was a viewer of the live feed updates, I'm somebody who wants just a quick condensed bullet point chart with a little bit of humor thrown in there, 10-15 minutes while I'm drinking coffee. That's exactly what I want, and that's exactly what I want to give you guys. So yeah, if you know, didn't catch the feeds one day, or you didn't, you know, find yourself knowing what's going on, or it's eviction night and you need to catch up on everything that's happened, you just come by the channel, you click on the videos, and it'll give you everything that you need to know in the week, and you'll be caught up. Say if you haven't watched for like, I don't know, a few days on the feeds, you'll be caught up within half an hour on everything that's going in the house, from alliances to plans to, you know, all these deals that people are making, and the funny moments that have been happening in the house, and all that kind of stuff. It's right here, folks. So I just want to encourage everybody, if you are new here right now, because I'm sure some of you are, hit the subscribe button and welcome to the family, because it's great to have new people here. And you know, it's like a little community here every single year, and we all hang out before the episodes and we talk about all the juicy stuff that's going on in the house, all the drama, and we just have fun with it for 3 months straight. We're like a little family for 3 months straight, and it's great to have everybody back. Yeah, okay. So anyways, I'm seeing a lot of people talk about Big Brother Canada, and how people are a bit sad about that going down the drain, and I too I'm sad about that. But he I'm gonna give you all my take on what I think about Big Brother Canada ending, and I think you all know what I'm gonna say. And it sums it up with this line, pretty much sums up my feelings on it. Big Brother is live feeds, and live feeds is Big Brother. It is so important to the viewers and to the context of each season to have live feeds. I have that exception for Big Brother, because for Big Brother UK for a while didn't have live feeds, but we had a show every single night, so it did feel like we were still getting constant content. But when you've got a show like Big Brother Canada, where, because it's different with Big Brother UK, it's not really a game, it's a popularity contest, whereas with Big Brother Canada, that is a game. That is a game with alliances, it's a game with deals, it's a game with so much context that people need to know. And when you don't know that stuff, and when you remove that and say, hey, viewers, we're not giving you it anymore, and flip them the bird, what's going to happen? People are going to revolt, people are not going to want to watch anymore, and people are going to go, hey, I'm done with Big Brother Canada. And then the network's going to go, Big Brother Canada has been cancelled, and that's exactly what happened. It's sad. It is very, very sad, and I've expressed that on my social media. It's very, very sad that Big Brother Canada has came to an end, because what a franchise, fantastic franchise. But they did this to themselves. They took a gun and they shot themselves in the foot, and they've only got themselves to blame. And I am annoyed about it. I mean, y'all can probably tell that I harbour some feelings towards that, because you know, Big Brother is such a big part of my life, and it means so much to me. And to see them destroy a franchise like that, they had it coming. They really, really did have it coming. And my only fear with Big Brother US is the fact that, you know, this year they've said no more feed rewinds or flashbacks, we can't go back. I don't approve of that at all. I really don't approve of that, because, I mean, for a start, it's just, there's going to be key parts that people are going to miss and going to be able to go back on. I mean, there's so many arguments you could make. If this was a debate, you know, there's so many points. I mean, for a lot of people with, mental difficulties or disabilities, it is crucial to be able to rewind and to be able to process these things by watching them multiple times, or being able to just go further back. It's so important, and I really don't endorse the decision at all. It's not cool. And what I am worried about is it being like the first step towards phasing out feeds. But that also has been talked that it's just budget restraints. But there's another thing. If it is budget restraints, does that mean that if budget gets worse, they're just going to have to cut the feeds completely? I hope not. I hope they learn their lesson from Big Brother Canada, because that was like the ghost of Christmas future there. They've seen what's happened there. And if they make the same mistake, I'm going to be annoyed. But anyways, as of now, as of this year, we have got live feeds. Let's not get down about that. 3 months, folks, from now, I'm going to be there every single day covering the live feeds. And tonight begins the chaos. And I can't wait, guys. I've seen a lot of people saying that we're going to record the live feeds, all that kind of stuff. People are figuring their way around it. But listen, if y'all miss anything, come on over here to TV Talks with Tom, where you can pour your morning coffee out and enjoy a little catch up. Also, that's something I am curious about as well, because this is something I've become more fascinated in as the years have gone on. Because I'm interested, because I know everybody's going to have a different answer here, but how does everybody consume my live feed updates? Do you all have it with your coffee in the morning? Do you have it, when you've just woken up? Do you watch it in bed? Do you watch it just before you go to bed? Do you watch it on your work break? Do you listen to it on your way into work? Like, please, I'm really fascinated how people consume it. It's really, I'm fascinated. I just want to know how people listen or watch my updates. So please let me know. There we go. Okay, so Mike says he watches it as soon as he gets notified. Cyber Greninja says on my work break. Kimberly says first thing in the morning. Wolf Moon Soul normally with lunch. See, the different answers all the time. Oreo says as soon as I hit the YouTube, I watch. Sam, I still wake up and watch the live feed updates with my coffee. Live notification. I watch your feed updates after class with some snacks. See, look, this is so cool. It's so cool seeing all these answers, guys. I'm so happy to be back. I really am. Guys, we've got 3 months of fun. I've got my fingers crossed that we're going to get a good season this time round. I really am. Fingers crossed. Let's really hope. Okay, Emil says, has the twist been revealed? I just woke up. So AI is the theme this season. Artificial intelligence. And we don't know who or what the 17th house guest is. There's talks it could be an AI version of Julie Chen Moonves. Don't forget the Moonves. The Chen bot. It's looking likely, isn't it, that it's going to be the Chen bot? But we'll see. We'll see. I would be a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be a little bit disappointed if the Chen bot was the 17th house guest. There's also talk that the house guests are going to have to vote somebody in. There's so much talk, folks. This is how we know it's Big Brother season again, because all these rumors start going around and we're all like, who's it going to be? What's going to happen? And I am so bloody excited. I really am. And also, it's only 30 minutes to go until the show. Wow, okay. 30 minutes. Have I really been talking for an hour? This is insane. It's so good to back. And I want to thank everybody for the super chats tonight again, just while I'm there. It helps the channel. It really does. It helps me and it helps the channel keep on going. It helps me stay motivated as well. So thank you so much for all donations and super chats. It really means the world to me, and I just want to thank everybody for that. But anyways, what time does Big Brother start? It starts in 30 minutes. Imagine if it's Julie Chen in the Zingbot costume. I think Julie would have to get a huge pay rise if she was to stay in the Zingbot costume for however long they decide to do the twist for. But yeah, we'll see about that one. And I'm gonna just talk up the AI twist a little bit more. I'm gonna get some information on it, and we'll discuss that as well, because It's funny. What I always find fascinating with the twist with Big Brother is sometimes they just let to go like, this is the theme this summer, and then they totally just they do it for like 3 weeks and then totally abandon it. But we'll see. Let's talk about it. Also, who's seen the house design? Because I think it looks so cool. There's sometimes I look at the new house when they've designed it and furnished it and everything, and I'm kind of like, oh, they need to hire some new production design people. But this year, oh, that's a sexy house. That's a very sexy house. Although we haven't seen the head of household room yet, so I think there's going to be some kind of twist that year because they usually show it in the pictures. But Sharon says they think the house design's a nightmare. I love it. I love it this time. But anyways, somebody says I hope he sings this season. I probably will. Don't know if you saw that. There's a wink. I'm gonna sing this season. I love doing the parody songs for y'all. It's fun. It's funny to me though. I tend to get a lot of love when I do the parody songs, but also I get a lot of hate when I do the parody songs. People going, "Oh, you're such a weirdo. Don't lose your day job and everything like that." And I'm like, I don't take it seriously. It's just a bit of fun, and I love putting a smile on people's faces with those songs, and I enjoy making them, even though it might take 57,000 takes that y'all don't see the blooper reel of me cursing and and messing up the words, but we get there eventually and I have a lot of fun with it. So I will be singing again this year on the parodies, folks, because it's great fun. It's great fun, and I know y'all get a kick out of it too, so I'll continue to do so. But anyways, thanks folks for the love on the songs. So, okay, I'm going to read the Reality Blurred article. So, CBS announced Big Brother 26 twist, and as many people correctly guessed from hints, host Julie Chen Moonves revealed it involves AI. So, again, with the AI, I approve of it because it's topical, right? And Big Brother's always been topical and with the times, and AI, while controversial, is very topical. So I'm glad they did that. So they did say from summer camp to tech to the multiverse, because the multiverse was all the rage last year. Speaking of the multiverse, who's excited for Deadpool and Wolverine next week? Because I am. I've had tickets booked forever, and I am so freaking excited. I just to my fellow Marvel fans out there, I just want a quick mention to that. Who's going to see Deadpool and Wolverine next week? Because I am so freaking excited for it. I have not been this excited for a Marvel movie in ages. Listen, I always love them all, but Deadpool and Wolverine, ketchup and mustard, let's go. Anyways, so from summer camp to tech to the multiverse, Big Brother loves to put a twist on topical and pop culture themes. This summer's BBAI theme promises to bring the fun, the comedy, and the unexpected gameplay that is a hallmark of Big Brother. Okay, so yeah, we'll see what happens there. So it says CBS said Big Brother artificial intelligence, known as BBAI, is taking over the house, and the theme will deliver the most unpredictable season for the house guests. Okay, so get this: if anyone watched The Circle this year, I didn't watch it, but The Circle did had an AI player this year. I've just found this out now, but that's interesting. So Big Brother's gone along with the AI theme as well, of course. People who watch The Circle with the AI player I'm sure that some of you guys did. Can someone let me know how that went? Because I'm actually quite curious about that. So CBS said its bedrooms were created using the following BBAI prompts. The scare quotes around created tell me all I need to know about the fact that creating a refreshing retreat for the head of household did not actually produce the HOH room's design. That's what the article says anyway, folks. But anyways, it says it's weird because if y'all have seen the design of the house, it's really techie and it looks sleek. It looks sleek, and I'm excited about it. I really am. And there's, oh my god, guys, one of the bedrooms, because I'm freaking out about it. I don't know if anybody else knows the one I'm talking about, but one of the bedrooms, it looks like the beds are like floating. in midair, and they are so like cramped together. There's like a pillar between each bed, and you're basically like, you're sleeping on that bed. There's the pillar there, and someone's sleeping like right there as well. So it's not like there's bed there, bed like space. It's bed there, bed there, bed there. If that makes sense. So that's gonna make people feel very on top of each other, and I think it's very important in Big Brother to, you know, have that isolated paranoia kind of feel that makes you get all in your head, and it creates for more, yeah, cramped's the word for it, but it creates for more animosity and more, I love the drama. I just love the drama. I do. And it's going to create for more of that when people are really crammed in together and are forced to be on top of each other too much. Speaking of which, I wonder if we will have anybody on top of each other this year, because we've had, over the years, we've had the shower stool has been fun. And then we've had who remembers the butterfly pool floaty? We had some fun with that, didn't we, folks? And so did Kyle and Alyssa. And, oh Lord, man, it's like going down memory lane thinking about all these things. But yeah, man, we've had some stuff. I wonder what's going to be the gimmick this year. It's all the drama, Mick. I love it. Shout out to Gavin and Stacey there. But yeah, no, I wonder what's going to be the gimmick this year. We've had the pool floaty. Of course, who remembers blindside butter beans? You know, we've had so many things. What's it going to be this year? We'll see. Because there's always something. Because what Big Brother always, you know, the edit always hones in on one thing that one person says, or one, you know, thing that somebody brings to the diary room, and then it becomes a thing all over the Big Brother community. So, you know, let's see what it's going to be. Let's see what it's going to be this year. Yeah, I tried to forget the pool floaty too. I think we all did. I was going to say more, but I won't. Anyways, folks, we've got like 20 minutes to go until Big Brother, and it's nearly back. I'm so excited. Okay, Brandon J, thank you so much for the super chat. Brandon says, hi Tom, so happy you're back for another season. I'm happy to be back too. It's great to see your face around here. Thank you for supporting again, and thank you for the super chat. I hope you have a wonderful evening tonight and enjoy the show. And I'm sending you lots of hugs. And Mr. Real Shane is back as well. Thank you so much for your super chat. Mr. Real Shane says, glad you are back. What snacks are you having tonight? Great question. Thank you so much for the super chat, and I hope you have a wonderful evening and enjoy the show tonight. My first snack. Is anyone a fan of high chews? I love these. These are... I love these so much. I'm going to be snacking on these tonight. That's going to be one of them. And let's think, what else am I going to have? Do you know what I'm craving? I'm not going to have this because I don't have them in, but I would love some onion rings, because onion rings are like an elite snack. Love onion rings. I wish I had some onion rings with me right now. But right now, high chews are the main snack. I've got chocolate as well downstairs. I've got crisps or chips, as you guys call. I've got all the night one essentials. I'm ready for it. And I know people have said, what are you drinking tonight, Tom? I know I always bring a drink to the party, don't I? But tonight I'm only drinking water. I'm recovering from a cold right now, as y'all can probably tell with my throat, and I don't know if you can tell from my voice, but yeah, I'm healing my throat right now. I'm drinking water. I'm being a good man. I'm drinking H2O, and I'm healing, just as the doctor has ordered. The doctor didn't order anything, but I'm just I'm drinking water. I'm on the mend. Okay, folks? I gotta get this beautiful voice back if y'all want me singing parodies. Okay? Okay? Y'all understand? I'm joking. But of course, an artist needs to rest his voice. Just like Mariah Carey. Okay? I need to be in prime condition to be able to sing for y'all. Deliver those high notes. Folks, 20 minutes to go. This is so exciting. It's so good to see new faces and familiar faces. It's making me so happy. And you know, we've got two nights of premiere, right? So we've got tonight where okay. While we're on that, actually, I'm going to tell y'all who's moving in tonight and who's moving in tomorrow. They're all in there right now because it's pre-recorded, but we do have word on which 8 we will see move in tonight and which 8 we'll see move in tomorrow. So let me just pull that up right now. I believe it was Hamster Watch on Twitter who tweeted about this. Shout out to Hamster Watch, because fantastic account. But anyways, So the first 8, I believe, that are going to move in is... Let me just find it. I'll get there, folks. Okay, there we go. So the 8 we'll see tonight is Angela, Cam, Chelsea, Joseph, Chemo, Mackenzie, Rubina, and Tucker. I'm happy that we see Angela, because Angela's my preseason favourite. I don't know if anybody else is on Team Angela before night 1, but yes, I am very, very excited for Angela. Cam, not so much excited for. Chelsea, not so much. Joseph, I am interested to see what energy he brings to the house, because I think he's gonna overplay, if I'm being honest, but that's good. We get to see somebody like that on night 1, and also I want to know what kind of video store he works in. My eyebrows are doing overtime right now, if you can tell. But I'm very, very curious what kind of video store he works in, because video stores aren't that popular anymore. So I'm interested if it's a you know, that kind of video store. And then we've got Chemo. I'm excited to see Chemo. So cool that, you know, there's a Hawaiian going in the house. I think it's fantastic. Anyway, Tom, it's not 1984. They don't make those anymore. Lol. Listen, I am a big American Pie fan. Like, y'all, the people who've been following me for years know I am like, that's my kind of humor. You know, American Pie. You know, that kind of dirty kind of humor. If I've got an opportunity to make one of those kind of jokes, I'm gonna make it, folks. So I'm interested to see what kind of video store he works in. No, I was going to make a dirty joke there, but it's too much for it's too much for YouTube. I needed to refrain. So yeah, we've got Chemo. Awesome that we've got someone from Hawaii moving in. Fantastic. Mackenzie, I'm interested to see her. She's hot. She's the same age as me, and I'm interested to see how she plays. Rubina, she's one of my picks. She's in my top 4. I'm so glad. Actually, wait, hold the phone. Okay, 3 of my top 4 are moving in tonight. Quinn's tomorrow, but Rubina, Angela, and Tucker are in tonight. Let's go. This is a Tom kind of night. Okay, so Wolf Moon Soul says you know it doesn't help that Joseph has a mustache. That was a big factor for me as well. I saw his mustache. That is like big and thick, and it hangs there, and it, you know, it looks like it's going to ask somebody if they need the pipes fixing, or, you know, if you know, someone ordered a pizza. That's what made me think it's that kind of store, if you know what I mean. That was my thought. Anyways, but yes, tomorrow's group of movie. I'm very proud of myself for not actually saying the words out loud, and I've done quite well at indicating what I mean by that. But anyways, the second group moving in is Brooklyn. This is tomorrow. Brooklyn, Cedric, Kenny, Leah, Lisa, Matt, Quinn, and Taker. You know, I'm fascinated how they're gonna fill the time with, you know, 8 people moving in one night, 8 people moving in the other. I've got my fingers crossed, and I'm hoping that it's going to just give more chance for them to establish the twist more and give us more context. But also, I when I first heard about 8 on night 1 and 8 on night 2, I was like, no, they can't do this, because I thought it was going to give like the first lot a huge advantage of being able to, you know, get adjusted to the house before them and make bonds before everybody else. But then I think it's just one of those things where they all have moved in on one night, but they're only going to show us the first 8, which makes me relieved, because that would have given the first lot a huge advantage, which I don't like. I don't like that at all. I see people asking if I'm going to be live during the episode. No, I'm not. I always like to do a little pre-party thing. A lot of people go live doing watch parties, and after the episode, I like to do a little pre-thing, get people hype and get people excited. So that's my bag. But just to let people know, if you want to keep up with me during the show, you can catch me over on X, formerly Twitter, where you can see me tweeting. I'll be tweeting throughout the entire show, so you all can see my thoughts on there as well. I'll probably go live again tomorrow night as well, because it's a 2-night premiere event as well, so y'all can catch me tomorrow as well. And then, of course, when feeds begin, you all know where I am. I'll be doing live feed updates every single day, back in my element. But yes, live feeds, I believe, start after the episode tomorrow night. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I think live feeds begin after tomorrow night's episode. But yeah, it's disappointing that we're missing the first few days, but it means we're going to have to play catch up, and Friday mornings live feed updates probably going to be quite beefy, and I know a lot of people will be excited about that. It means I'm going to be working overtime trying to figure out everything that's happened over the first few days, but it's going to be worth it, and I'm so excited that we're back in the swing, and we're going to know who head of household is, and then we'll know who's going to win the veto, and then we'll know who's going to be on the block by Thursday night, and then we lose our first person in just over 1 week's time. Things are back in swing, folks. It's Big Brother season, and I couldn't be more excited. I know I'm seeing a lot of happy faces tonight, and a lot of hype in the chat, which is making me happy. Yeah, Kimberly, there we go. Kimberly says, yes, after Thursday's show, 10 p.m. BB time. We like it beefy. That's what she said. Or he said. Right? We're pro-LGBTQ around here. I'm bi myself. Bye, like in sync. So yes, we do like it beefy, and we'll see what happens there. But okay, Jexa says, what are your also welcome back, Jexa. It's great to see you again. What are your theories on the 17th house guest? Okay, I'm one of two ways. I'm either on the theory that the house guests are going to vote somebody in, or they're just going to really throw themselves in the deep end and just go for the Chen bot is going to be a full-on house guest. And it's possible that they've genuinely, told an AI script to create a Chen bot, and we'll see how that one goes. Trisha says a survivor legend. I mean, we had that last year with Sari. It's crazy thinking about, other survivor legends being in the house. Like, imagine if we got Boston Rob, or Coach the Dragon Slayer, or Russell Hantz, any of those people, Sandra, any of those people would be fascinating to watch. Hello Tom, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm recovering from a cold right now, which is why I sound a little bit rough, but I am so happy to be back. I'm in my element here. Listen, it was weird, a few weeks ago I was kind of like, am I excited? Kind of. It didn't feel like CBS were building that much hype, but then all of a sudden, these past couple of days when they've released the cast and it's been all this stuff, I've gotten really, really excited. I really have. It's just a fire has been lit, and I'm just so freaking happy to be back. I really am. So yeah, I'm doing good, and I'm excited to be everyone's resident live feed updater. I know there's a lot of YouTubers now doing the live feed updates, and you can have your pick of whoever, and I just want to thank the people who come back to TV Talks with Tom every single year, because I can't do it without y'all, and it means the world to me. That can y'all believe this is the fifth season I'll be covering? I can't believe that. It hasn't sunk in myself that this is season number 5 that I'll be covering, and I just want to thank everybody who's been in from the beginning, the people who showed up midway, the people who showed up last year, and the new people as well that are here tonight. I just want to welcome you all to the family, and I just hope that y'all enjoy this place, and y'all are going to be sat. I hope that y'all will be sat here in 3 years' time, welcoming the new people then, and I'll be saying thank you for being around today, and you're going to be a channel regular. So welcome to the channel, welcome to the family, and we do our best to keep things positive around here, because I know a lot of the Big Brother fandom can be very, very toxic sometimes, and I like to create an environment where we can have a good laugh, but also talk about the serious issues, and just do things in a as positive as possible manner, while also getting into the nitty gritty as well, getting into the deep stuff. And speaking of deep stuff, folks, 10 minutes to go until Big Brother 26 premieres. 10 minutes to go until, if you are a super fan like me, 10 minutes to go until our lives are overtaken for the next 3 months, for the next quarter of a year. We're about to say bye-bye social life. We're about to say bye-bye sleep, and we're going to have so much fun. I'm excited, folks. And again, like I said at the beginning, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now that there's not a lot to smile about. And as a result, I just want to hopefully this season especially create a place where we can all go and escape from everything that's going on, and we can just put a smile on our face and enjoy Big Brother for the next 3 months. You know, we can be in our own little bubble and enjoy some parody songs and enjoy some blindsides and enjoy some drama and enjoy some killer nominations. Hopefully, I'm just manifesting all this stuff out into the universe right now. I'm praying to the Big Brother gods that we get fun live feeds, that we get you know, bold moves, because I'm so sick of, you know, it feels like the past year things have started to go up a bit, but you know, there was a period of time in Big Brother where people were just afraid to make any kind of move and put the big dogs on the block. It was just let's nominate the outcasts, and I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all, and I want to see people make big moves. So I hope everybody can join me right now with their fingers crossed and pray that we're going to get some good moves. Wow. Okay. Angela says, happy to have you back. This week I found out that God healed me of my 3rd cancer. Angela, I am so, like, I hope you're doing well, and you know, can we all just show Angela some love there? I think that's just fantastic news. I'm so happy to know that you're healed, and it's just fabulous news. I think that's amazing. I'm almost speechless there, because I just think that's some fantastic news to start the season with, and something great there that we can kick off night 1 with. And yeah, Angela, that's fabulous news, and yeah, just want to send you lots of love there, and I hope you enjoy Big Brother this season. I hope you really do, and that's brilliant news. Thank you for sharing it with us all, and thank you for the super chat as well, Angela. You are genuinely wonderful. Thank you so much. Enjoy the show tonight. Lots of hugs and kisses. Anyways, folks, I'm going to start winding it down now. I'm seeing the viewership going down because I know people are starting to, you know, head over to the fridge and get their snacks or get their pizza out the oven or whatever, and because it's almost time. It's almost time for our lives to be overtaken by 16, potentially 17 strangers in a house over the next 3 months. Let's get it, folks. Now, y'all will know, if you are regulars around here, what do I always do just before I shut off the live stream? What do I ask everybody? We do a little segment I like to call, see if someone can beat me to it. I'm just sitting here waiting. I can see them coming through. Yeah, there we go. Snacks, 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 snacks. It's snack check, folks. Time for snack check. Time for snack check. It's time for snack check. Folks, let me know what y'all are snacking on tonight and what y'all are drinking tonight, because I love this part. This is the part where you make me jealous and I pick who's got the best snacks and see who wins snack check tonight. Folks, let me know what you're eating. Okay, I'm going to read them out. Michelle is drinking water and eating corn nuts. We've got Jexa's eating Moki ice cream. That sounds good. Tina is on the ganja gummies. I certainly approve of that. And then we've got B. Devine is on the trail mix. Morcast on the Hot Pockets. Sam W is throwing a pizza in the oven now because it sounds so good. Sam, I approve of pizza, but just so I know, what are you? What kind of pizza? What kind of pizza are you going for? Then we've got. Ooh, Marissa's on chips and queso with a delicious sangria with fruit slices. I think Marissa's winning so far. Best B Gaming, Jimmy John's Unwich. I'm confused. Is that a food, or was it meant to be sandwich? Or is this just an American thing that I don't know about? Sam is about to crack open a Red Bull and some Monster Munch. Nice. Kimberly just got back from Dairy Queen for a Sunday. Mwah. Oh, this okay. Yeah. The further I get down the list, I'm like, I just get jealous. I just get jealous, and I just want all these foods. Okay. Pork chops and sweet corn. Oh, I could go for a pork chop right now. I could really go for a pork chop right now. Cheeseburger, hamburger, helper. Okay, that's the second person on the Red Bull. Oh my god. Tacos. You all know I love Mexican. I love Mexican food, like, in general. Like, Mexican food is my favorite kind of food. Hawaiian pizza. See, I approve of pineapple on pizza. A sub without bread, Tom. Okay, gotcha. Unwich is a sandwich without... Okay. I did not know this. Why did nobody tell me this? What? An unwich is a sandwich without bread? I didn't. Why? Okay, I'm learning something new tonight, so thank you. I didn't know that. If I come to the States, who's going to make me an unwitch? Can someone make me a nice unwitch if we come to the States? I need to just start using that as part of my vocabulary now. Give me some unwitches. Okay, Lady Jane is on Boston baked beans and Boston fish chowder. Listen, oh my god, when I went to the States, like I spent like a few months in the States last year, I had clam chowder for the first time and I fell in love with it. I fell in love with it. But I'm not going to talk about clam chowder too much because it's time for Big Brother. Y'all have got 4 minutes to go grab your drinks, grab your snacks, and get hype and sit down because we're about to sign our next 3 months over to a show we call Big Brother. Folks, thank you so much. Welcome back to TV Talks with Tom. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's hope for a good season. I want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting tonight. I want to thank everybody for the super chats tonight. Y'all make me more motivated to continue on the channel, and it means the world to me. So thank you so much. Have a fabulous evening, everybody. Follow me on Twitter at TV Talks with Tom if you want to keep up with me after the live stream, where I'll be tweeting everything and all my thoughts with the show tonight. And you can tweet me your thoughts, or drop me a DM and let me know all your thoughts. Folks, welcome back to Big Brother season. Let's do it. If y'all haven't already, hit the like button on your way out, just like hitting a bell on your way out of work, like you're clocking out. Hit the like button, folks. I appreciate so much. Can we show some love to Sam for moderating tonight? She's freaking awesome, and she's an awesome partner as well. Folks, let's enjoy the show. I will end things as I always do. Don't forget to like. Who won the snacks? Okay, Marissa, you did pretty good. The sangria sounded amazing. I am going for you, Marissa. Yeah, Marissa wins snack check tonight. Good job you asked, because you're the winner. Okay, folks, thank you so much. Right, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all of that wonderful stuff. But until your next live video, which will probably be tomorrow night because we've got 2-night premiere, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Can you all say it with me? The first one of the year. Good night. Thanks, folks. Mwah.